Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Anastasia and I am your go-to holistic health and fitness expert. In this channel, I share with you my expertise in the area of weight loss, nourishing your body, eating a great food items, enjoying your food, and just getting better and better in your body shape, in your hormonal health, in your libido, and anti-aging aspect, which is fundamentally depending on the way you're living, on the way you nourish yourself on a daily basis, on the way you exercise, or you prefer to be a couch potato. So in today's video, I want to speak with you about how to deal with the eating habits if you want to have a stable mental health. It is super connected because what you eat, you are what you eat actually. So if you have a trouble with going through the certain breakdowns, being emotionally whining or being emotionally unstable, or you suddenly feel that you can cry in a few minutes time, or you can get like aggressive, or you can be kind of getting into the supermarket and making a shelves with the chocolates or with some crispy snacks immediately empty. It's because, my darling, you wanted to overcome certain emotions and you find the comfort in eating habits. And it's not about that you have a bad genetic and you cannot lose weight. It's about that you do not want to face it, those emotional critical aspects that you are facing maybe right now in your life. Maybe you're going through the difficult period, maybe you have some unresolved issue from the past and it's come to your face and bumping you again and again. So even funny here a story about myself. So I was a model when I was from the age of 14, and I was also a professional athlete, particularly a swimmer. So it's kind of like two very opposite structures for the lifestyle, for the eating habits, for the body shape ideals. So I was very scared from food. I thought that if I eat like anything like in the evening, if I eat too much of bread, if I eat too much of rice, if I eat anything basically, because those times it was famous just to drink water, drink some labne, it's like dairy product, and that is it. This is, you do shoot for 10 hours, for 8 hours. You prepare yourself also for a couple of days in advance, because I was scared to gain any weight. And it's funny because it's 16 years, it's 15 years old girl, which is now maybe a bit earlier. It's a teenage girl, which is normally that her body gets into the structure, and it's obviously would change again and again. But when you do not have a healthy eating habits and boundaries around and understanding, basically educational understanding about what you need to eat in order to nourish yourself, in order to have a smooth hormonal form to be formed, in order to have a regular menstruation, in order to have a sexual drive without any temptation. It all comes down to the way you sleep, to the way what you eat, to the way you exercise or you do not exercise. So get back to the story. I was skinny, but I wasn't in those kind of shape, like if I want to call it healthy, if I would call it like lean body. I was just thin, like, you know, a piece of skeleton with the skin, which at those times it was kind of trendy because it was normally 90, 60, 90. But I wasn't feeling good in front of the mirror when I see myself, especially when you go to the fitting rooms. They always have this ugly mirror with the ugly lights, and you feel all the imperfections that's come to your face and blow away. And then again, you are stressed out and you do not want to eat anything. But then when it's gathering together, then you go through the breakdowns, and then you would be bunchy eating. For example, for me it was a comfort of a chocolate, the sweets, and I love chips, so I was also choosing a chips for the salty snack. So but at the time when I come in my life to the holistic way of living, which means that I eat food, I'm not afraid of food, I know how to mix certain food items, either it's dairy, either it's fat, either it's omega, is it it's carbohydrates, is it it's bread, is it's gluten, how to mix and what is basically suitable for me and what's actually give me a great energy for the day to complete my desires, to be active, to be energized, to not have a mood bumps, because it's all dependent. If you feel that you are particularly most of the months in your mood swings, if you feel that you are so aggressive or you're so easy getting into the different state of the mood, if you feel that you are picking up a fight from a level 0, if you feel that you love sweets so much that it just kind of sensual habit, but it's not so naive, because it's lead you throughout the life, throughout the years, to the certain disease. And it's not only about the body shape, particularly the body shape as well, because a lot of sugar does not give a body a healthy look. And it's not a look for a modeling, it's not a look for the manhood, it's not a look for the girls around you, for the siblings, I don't know, any person to whom you look up in your life, but it's about to yourself. Because be honest, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you would judge yourself the way you look. Even when you're perfect, you look at yourself and you find some things that you do not like. But again, either you choose to complain, either you choose to judge yourself, either you choose to go in the line of self-sabotaging, or, my darling, you choose to learn the basics of a holistic lifestyle, of a healthy lifestyle, or the way how to nourish your body and give it best with the food, with the exercise, with the routine, with the self-care rituals, to be a glowing, beautiful version of yourself. So when I learned this, I was like, wow, I can eat so much food, I can enjoy. And funny enough, when you throw out, and it's not about throw, actually it's better to say heal, when you resolve your emotional barriers, you do not have a tendency to eat as much quantity of the food as before, when you was on the roller coaster of triggers, and then you want to just numb yourself with a comfort food like a sugar, like a snacks, like a alcohol, smoking, shisha, weed, what else we would say here, some KFC, McDonald's, etc., etc. But when you find a source, what does it cause you? This uncomfortable feeling, this insecurity, these triggers, you would find yourself that basically, I have another video that is really going so popular on my channel, which is 1 meal a day diet, OMAD diet. And some people, when I talk to my clients at the beginning of the stage of the coaching, they get very terrified, like, Anastasia, what you are saying, 1 meal a day, it's like, I wouldn't survive, it's too less for me, I need a food, I'm working so much, I sleep very little. But it's not true. It's a fundamental belief system that you formed around that you need to eat 3 times a day, that you need to eat 5 times a day, that you need to have a snacks in between, that it's not enough for you. But when you resolve your emotional luggage, guess what? The trigger to go to the kitchen, to run to the restaurant, to go to the cafeteria would disappear. And you wouldn't, and it's not that you would hate food, again, no, you would have a really healthy connection to the food. You would look at it like effortlessly, that I would eat this and it would nourish me. I know that it would be benefiting my gut health. The way I go to the toilets afterwards to make a poo, to digest my food, it would really smooth, would be comfortable, would not cause me any sort of discomfort, any sort of pain, especially when you go through the period cycle. It's also bring you a lot of discomfort, a bloating, a gas. But when you eat properly, when you nourish yourself with the good food items, you do not have any sort of discomfort. So put yourself on the path when you get curious about the food, when it's not just about you have a 30 minutes break, you have a 1 week ahead and you go and do grocery. No, it's about looking at the source. If you see that you have a trend in your eating behaviors, that you are here and there on a roller coaster to jump to the same comfortable food. Look more deeper. What does it cause you? Do you feel triggered? Do you feel insecure? Do you feel uncomfortable? Do you feel like whining? Do you feel like really breaking down? It means that you do not need to go necessarily to the psychotherapy, or you do not need to go and do a counseling, but it's easy. Even with a holistic expert like me, I help my client to navigate this. One, sometimes it's a story, sometimes it's an incident. Why does it cause you this relationship with the food? And sometimes it's in the past, sometimes it's cultivated, sometimes it's because someone said something judgmental and you keep it close to your heart, and then it's running your life and it's running your health. And just because of this, the future diagnosis, the future quality of your life, of your health, of the health of your family, because the way you eat, it's also impact your spouse, it's also impact your kids, it's impact the people with whom you are working, because people, it's like monkey, they're all watching each other and they're copy pasting. So choose wisely to nourish yourself with the good food items, and choose wisely your food items, and look more deeper. Why do you have a tendency to go again and again for the same kind of food? Even if you go at the same time, most of the choices you do is for the oyster, it's for the seafood, it's for the steak. Why? Because deep down you would understand that there is something is running you, because again and again you're choosing this food, because your body is always need different food items. The beauty of holistic way of living, of learning a basic education and navigation in your life, of how to choose your food, how to meditate, how to be spiritual and growing, evolving yourself throughout your life. It's about beauty to understand your body so well that you know where you need to sleep more, where do you need to eat better, where do you need this and this food items, because body, it always gives you a signal. And what I teach you how to recognize the signals, how to read the signals, and do not wait till you catch a flu, you catch any sort of diagnosis. You could prevent it, because you are the one who caused it at the first place. So I hope you was enjoying this video. Do not forget to put a like, subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoy my beautiful view over here. I'm having with you my coffee, chatting with you about a holistic lifestyle, enjoying myself, and then we'd also go and choose my food wisely to nourish my body for the beautiful day, for a glowing from the eyes, from the heart, and for you to see me in the next video. See you.